Peace. Welcome to the daily stream. Here's to being consistent. I just spilled some water. Oh, yes, let me hit this. Still getting used to this multi-live stream. Here we go live. Welcome to another beautiful day. Welcome to another beautiful day. I'm inspired to go live and share more with you all. I've been wanting to start like a live stream for a little while now, but trying to figure out all the technical details and such. But here it is, it's happening. So today's a beautiful day. It's Friday. Wherever you are, you have the opportunity to begin again, come back to your center, take a deep breath, set new intentions, unburden yourself, and be able to come back to practices that can help you to ground and find that clarity and direction and regulation of your nervous system so that you can have a shift in perspective and see from a different place and be able to find the solutions, the ideas, the inspiration, the joy that's available in every moment, in every present moment. So I'm excited because this has been my journey for these last 20 years, seeking wisdom, going through the practices, and really being able to see results from these practices. So I'm happy to be sharing that with you. I've been wanting to live stream more, and now I'm doing that. And I'm also building Revive over again. You know, I launched a few months ago on Mighty Networks, and I've seen how the platform limited me, and I just seen how I need to shift the energy and focus on the practices and the things that have worked in my life and the practices that have worked in so many other people's lives to give you the transformation, the growth, the healing, the elevation, the abundance, the peace, the connection that you desire. Because when it comes down to it, anything that you're doing should be improving your lives. And that's no different with spiritual practice and things of this nature. It should be improving your life. Religion should improve your life on a physical level, helping you to grow and evolve, embody more of your higher self, become more creative, more intuitive, more tapped in, more turned on, more tuned in to realize that you are God and you are a master creator of your reality. So what happens is that many of us are asleep to our abilities and how powerful we are, so we're not creating consciously. We end up creating subconsciously, you know, by happenstance. So when you break it down fundamentally, your thoughts help create reality in your world, because each of us have a different reality and experience depending on what we focus on, our dominant vibration and frequency. You understand? So if you want to change your life, you have to change your thoughts and what you focus on. And by doing that, you're going to change your dominant vibration. Your dominant vibration is the feeling, the energy that you're embodying most of the time. You understand? And you know, when you meet someone and they have a certain energetic presence about them, where you meet someone and they just seem angry all the time, or you meet someone else and they're always happy and they're expansive. That is because the way they focus their thoughts, your thoughts also generate and create emotions, and those emotions create more thoughts. So this is how you make spirituality practical, by focusing on the multidimensionality of the self, because you're also the physical body, yes. So we take care of the physical body by doing the physical things that we know we need to do. Nutrition, rest, movement, sunshine, connection. And then we also need to acknowledge the emotional level of our being, and the care and the nourishment we need emotionally, connections, the human need for connection, for belonging, for all these things, how you get your emotional needs met. But so many of us are in isolation and we're not getting those needs met. Someone asked, do I recommend shugite rocks? I do recommend shugite rocks, any kind of crystals and rocks that are naturally occurring, because there are knockoffs nowadays. So you want to get naturally occurring crystals to utilize, because a crystal you can program, because crystals they use to program in devices. You can use a crystal in the same way to set your intention to focus on a specific energy or goal or whatever, or that you want to amplify. So you can totally do that. But it comes back down to you, your level of consciousness, what you're giving energy and focus to, and what you want to amplify and elevate in your life. So which rocks to make more money? Usually any rocks that are like green will help you. But basically, you can use any crystal to manifest more abundance. What's important is having the clarity of what you desire, because actually, we use crystals, we use these different tools outside of ourselves. They're only giving us a focal point to focus our intention and consciousness. You are the magic. So decide how much money you want to make, what you would spend that money on, because money likes to know where it is going, how you'll spend it. So if you're coming from a place of lack, like, oh, I don't have this, I want money, from a place of need. No, come from a place of expansion. What would you do with that money? Feel into that. Would you go on a vacation and, feel into that energy of money? Money is a very sensual energy. It's a feminine energy because it wants to make your desires come true, right? So think of it as this feminine, sensual energy and feel into that. When your desires are met by having the resources and the abundance that you need, feel into that energy. And you are the biggest crystal there is. Focusing your intention, your consciousness, getting clarity on what it is that you desire on every area and every aspect of your life. The more that you raise your frequency and elevate your energy and clear out the stagnation, the more that you'll be able to manifest and create more rapidly, because you'll have more clarity, you'll have less doubt and fear and things from the past and emotions that are unprocessed that is clogging up your filter. You're clogging up your ability to create and manifest because it's leaking your energy, So once you go on this journey and you start to do this deeper work of healing, you'll see that other areas in your life should be improving. Your money, your joy, your day-to-day life should be expanding. If not, you need to look at what you're doing, what you need to stop doing, what you need to replace, what habits need to be built upon to create what it is that you desire. And when I talk about habits, like I said, making spirituality very practical, because you want to care for the physical body, the emotional body, the mental body. That dimension is very important, because all of us experience and live our lives from our mind. And many of our minds are very undisciplined. We call it the monkey mind. So we're always jumping all over the place. You lack focus and direction, so your energy is scattered. But what happens when you can become crystal clear and focused with your energy? That's what meditation and these practices help you to do. Regulating the breath, inhaling and exhaling and expanding and connecting to your energy body, knowing how to feel and sense energy and move energy. A lot of benefits here. So all of these things I'll be expanding and teaching on in the Revive community that is going to be relaunched on the school platform, making spirituality very practical, because once you can get the keys to unlock the doors, and this is what these universal principles and ancient wisdom, they're keys to unlock doors of your own consciousness to tap into your power and your ability to create magic in your life, right? And then from that place, each of us tapping into our magic, our power, our wisdom, our ability to love and create from that place, that is how we improve the world and we change the physical reality as we know it. J Slow, I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you. J Slow on Twitch says, I'm very eloquent. You do well on Twitch for sure. So I just signed up for Twitch like 2 days ago because I signed up. I've been wanting to live stream and share my knowledge and my wisdom and my practices for a while now. But it's been challenging to find an app or a platform where I can stream on multiple platforms. But 2 days ago, I found one called Prism Live. So I'm streaming on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube because this is what I want to do. I'm a channel, so I channel and I bring forth wisdom, energy, source energy. So I'm just sharing. Peace and love, Alicia, Elite Rising, Woken Chosen Ones. Yes. So this is what I'm passionate about. My mission, my vision is planetary love, healing, and liberation. So I do that on many levels, but I do that first. And how we can all do this is by first embodying the consciousness, the love, the power that we are. The ancients put it best, know thyself. You know what I mean? Once you know yourself, you know your creative power, you know that you are God and you are creating reality, then we can all awaken and create this critical mass of consciousness where we're all awakening. We're creating change in the physical world because we have done that inner work to create change within our own hearts, within our own minds, expanding our consciousness, flowering into the beauty and the love and the power that we are and that we're meant to realize and fully embody. So I've talked enough now. From Guyana, Alicia, I'm in Colombia, so I'm not too far from you. So for now, this is how the live stream goes. I talk a little bit, share some wisdom, share whatever is on my heart to share. And then we go into the practice of sun salutations. This is a very powerful practice. It's only about 12 minutes long. And I promise you, if you do this practice every day for 12 minutes, you will change your life because it will start to change your consciousness. You'll start to change how your nervous system is responding, how you're breathing. You'll find more stillness and balance, more clarity, more peace, more groundedness. So this is my third day of going live and showing the sun salutations. So I'm grateful for you if you were able to join the other days. I'm grateful for you joining now. I'm grateful for those who will watch later. So I'm going to set my camera up and I'm going to demonstrate what the sun salutations are. We're going to do 6 sets. And it's basically the same movements over and over again. And each movement is linked with the breath, whether it's an inhale or an exhale. So in yoga, when you expand and open up, that's usually an inhale. When you fold, when you twist, when you contract, that's usually an exhale. So maybe, change your clothes if you need to put on something more comfortable. I'd love for you to practice with me. I actually like practicing in the nude because your body can move without clothes and it's just very natural. But I have my clothes on. You can practice nude if you'd like. All right, I have this song on cue. So what I'm gonna do first is just to show you the practice. And then from there, we're gonna go into the practice and we're just gonna keep flowing and going. So let's see. All right, so for the sun salutations, it's six poses, I believe, 6. And for the first one, this is the base pose. You're just right here, and this is the inhale. Then the exhale. Inhale, arms up, bend back. And here you're pushing your hips forward. So you're not falling back. You're pushing your hips forward. This is an inhale. Exhale here, fold. And then from here, this fold is an exhale. Right leg back to a high lunge. That knee goes down. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Knees down. Chin. And there you just hold the breath. And then you inhale up into down, upward dog. Step back into down dog, and that's an exhale again. Step the left leg forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up again. Exhale. Inhale, arms down to the side. So that is the practice. The only thing that changes is the legs. Which leg is forward in the lunge or which leg is in the back. So first, we start with stepping the right leg back so that the left leg is forward. And then on the next side, we step the left leg back so that the right is forward. Alrighty. So I'm gonna So the sun salutation is a very ancient practice, and as it says, sun salutations, you're greeting the sun. So this was traditionally done in the rising, when the sun is coming up, and every posture is a greeting to the sun. From here you're greeting the sun. Here you're greeting the sun. Here you're greeting the sun. So all of the postures are a different variation of greeting the sun, because in all these ancient traditions, the sun has great spiritual power. It gives us life on this planet. And the emanations and rays from the sun and solar flares do affect the they call it the shamanic frequency on the planet. So also, with each pose, there is a mantra or chant or greet to the sun. So I'm going to play it, and then we're just going to keep going through the postures. All right? If you were on other days, you kind of know the practice, and you can flow with me. So just try to do your best. Try to keep up. Remember, there's an inhale and an exhale. If you follow the breath with the movement, it will regulate your body and kind of keep you going. So I'm going to start the music because there's all right, here we go. is the inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bend back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the right leg back, knee down, inhale. Exhale, left leg back, downward dog. Knees, chest, chin, hold the breath. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right leg forward fold. Inhale, bend back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back. Inhale. Exhale, right leg back. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale.
Om Surya Namah
Now I'm gonna let you see it from the back. Yep. Just return to the normal breath, feeling the effects of that practice. Like I said, it's only 12 minutes long, but it does so much. So look, I'm sweating. The practice of sun salutations, I've said before, is an ancient practice, and it's only 12 minutes, so I feel like this is perfect for everyone to be able to have a way to practically tap in and open the body up, create movement and more energy, more life and vitality, and it only takes 12 minutes a day. You can use this as your main practice. As you see, I'm sweating from only 12 minutes of that movement, working with the breath. It really warms up the body and open up the energy channels. So by itself, it could be a practice that you do, or it could be the beginning of your practice where you move into other practices and continue. So what I like to do at the end of my practice is do just do 2 shoulder stands. And I'll do that now with you before I close out. And to do the shoulder stand, you're basically creating like a shape like this with your hands. Your head goes in, you walk into the wall, and then you go up. All right, that's really not the best shirt to do shoulder stand in because, yeah. But you get the idea. You get the idea. A little bit each day will transform your life. Like I said, I'm about practical spirituality, giving you the tips and tools and the keys and the gems to improve your life in a real and meaningful way. That includes on all dimensions: physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, sexually, financially, in all the ways, relationally. All right, so I'll be launching the Revive community soon. Well, you're gonna learn the cosmic algorithm. So this is a framework that I have developed from another system, an ancient framework that is very powerful. So you want to learn and expand and practically improve your life through ancient wisdom and ancestral practices. Keep following. You know, the mission and the vision is planetary healing, love, and transformation and liberation. And that liberation and that love and that healing starts with each and every one of you. Waking up to your power, waking up to your ability to love and create and live a beautiful life. You're not here to struggle and suffer. You're here to create and experience heaven on earth. And that happens by your own transformation, your own liberation, and your own elevation. And as someone that has been on the path for 20 plus years and have walked and is living it, I know a thing or two. And the thing or two that I know, I'm happy and it's a pleasure to share with you. So have a beautiful day. I love you. Thank you so much.